you should be able to hear me. Yeah, so as the stream information indicates, we are designing our own Discord today. So I'm just gonna start doing that. And if you all want to join me, you can. You can join me in the Discord, and you can join me wherever else you want to go. I'm also gonna get to Twitch. Go to Twitch here, and then we'll start designing the channel together. And if you have any thoughts on the design, let me know. Let me also start the browser so you can, we'll switch between these two things. Will that work? I think I have to, like, when I switch between them. That's fun. And then if I do this, that's interesting. And then if I do this, odd. All right, for now, that's fine. So we're designing our own Discord because I'm starting my own Discord. Someone in the chat inspired me to do so the other day. And I thought, you know what? I will do that. So the Discord, I think I'm going to call it the Dialectic. The idea being that, like the way that Plato sort of talked, Socrates in particular, or sort of these dialectics, these conversations, these discussions, these arguments. And yeah, I liked that, so I'm gonna do that. So the general channel is gonna be, let's see here. I've never designed a Discord, so we can do it all together. Members will be suggesting one mention unless they have a managed channel. Okay, whatever that is. Everyone can do all the things. 11 of viewers are disabling this for everyone make this channel private. Interesting. All right, we'll do all that. Let's just talk about the discussions. The forum, general conversation, and memes. Cool. So that's that. Let's do the arcade for text channels. Do I want to call it that? Let's edit the channel name. Maybe this. This is going to be for gaming, streaming, and conversations about RP. Conversation about RP and the like. Cool. Save that, call it. So that's gonna be the arcade. So the forum is general. The arcade is that. Then there's gonna be one for like AI and ML, I think. So we'll just call that isn't this how you spell it? I know how to spell things. Don't worry about it. I'm right. Wait. Thank you. Shit. And this is going to be a channel about all things AI, ML, coding, programming, and studying. The forum, the arcade, AI Odyssey. It's a good place to start. We don't need too many channels, I don't think. And then if people want to start adding channels, they can. And then the voice channel, whoa. Let's rename it. Let's just make this fresh for now. This is bothering me. just because it's distracting me. I want to think of it as all fresh. Okay, cool. There. And then what else can we do here? We can change this. This is fine. I'm not idle, I'm online. Switch accounts. What else do we... Well, I like the picture of my dog. Getting started guide. Voice chat, video chat, more tips and tricks, customize your profile. That's what I want. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Customize my channel is what I want. What other things can we do here? Yeah. Cool. The forum, the arcade, the... Maybe I'll add like an emoji at the end. Can I do that? How do I do that? Doesn't look like I have the option, so that's fine. We'll do that. Okay, so then you have these extensions. These are the things that I want to really work on. How do I... Twitch alerts. Add app. Okay. All right, so let's see how we can edit this. This. Buttons. Select menus. Well, let's find an app that, like, if I start streaming in Twitch, I want Discord to activate, like to set an alert. Connect my Discord to my Twitch. There we go. Twitch integration. User settings and connections. Okay, so maybe this bot is not the one I want. So let's see. We'll go here. User settings and connections. Wait. This is under... User settings and connections. Oh, all right. Display on profile. Sure, I don't care. I don't care what people see me playing. Twitch, great. Authorize. It's connecting my Twitch now. So theoretically, how to integrate Twitch for streamers. You can either create a sub-only Discord server or Twitch channel, or you can create a sub-only channel or two in your server. Navigate to your server and press on the server name to pull down the drop menu, and you can also, I guess you can go to your integrations. Where's that? It says integrations. Under apps. I don't even see apps. I see app settings, chat, notifications, window settings, streamer mode. Let's try it again. We go here. Authenticator app. Change password. Right. We get all that. Devices. Don't care about that. Authorize friend request. Okay. Nitro. Server subscriptions. Gift inventory. Billing. No. Appearance. Oh, this is neat. But it's not what I want. Advanced. No. Streamer mode. No. I'm looking at this. Oh, you need to either be a Twitch partner or a Twitch affiliate to integrate into a Discord server. Okay, so maybe this is not the thing to do. How to link Twitch to Discord, I don't want to watch a video. Okay, maybe it will work. I don't know. Let's create like an alerts channel. Stream alert. Let's try it. And then integrations. Hell yeah. All right. Create webhook. Spidey bot. Stream alert. New webhook. Nope. Delete webhook. We're gonna get this. How about this? Edit channel. Integrations. Channels followed. Okay. Do you know what I do when this happens? I'll tell you what I do when this happens. Hold on 1 second. Watch this. Okay. ChatGPT, tell me how to do this. How do I integrate my Twitch and personal Discord server such that when I start streaming, an alert goes off? Let's see what they say. Webhooks or bots, okay? Go to the official website bot you chose, Steam coordinate, add to Discord. All right, stream cord. So let's go to find bots. Can I add like a... All right. If I add a bot, how did I do this before? I'm going to go to this bot. I think I went to, shoot, registered Daisy game overlay. There was bots. I know there were. Create event, create category, create channel, create server settings, notification settings, edit server profile, invite people, server boost. Create category, notification settings, invite people, server settings. No, I think this is none of it. Export discoverable server, add server, create my own. Nope. Okay, go to the Stream Cord website. Okay. Okay, we'll just change this. try it now. StreamCord. All right, now how do I remove this bot? Probably have to go to... I'm learning. Let's try server settings. The forum. Let's find this. Members. Okay, and then we could go to this one and remove it. Great. Bye. And then StreamCord is there. And that's fine. Okay. Now, giving Twitch creators and fans tools to create engaging communities. Okay, great. How? Try my commands. View basic help information user in live role. Commands for live role, notifications, StreamCord. Okay, so I added it. Now we have to learn how to use it. Okay, so then you could go here. Service outage. Kick notifications outage. Oh, that's interesting. January 22nd. Dude, you've had a service outage for a month? What is a kick notification? Oh my God, they've had a service outage for a month and this is their job. What is this? I'm very curious. Stream notifications. Add notification. I wonder if you can do it. Let's see with this service outage. I would hate to be the developer on this. There was something central to their systems and they just fucking got nailed. Post to stream alert. Oh, great. Okay, this notification happens. Stream alert. Last post never. Let's just look at this and make sure that it works the way we think it does. Enter the service exactly as live or post has sent the send message person. Insert the role message. Get around. But when does it happen? When does it activate? I assume it's just going to be live roll. Okay, no, we don't need that. Let's see if that does it all. Set up live roll, join the StreamCord support server. Okay, well, I don't know, that seems right. Good stuff. So that's that. What else do we need for our Discord server? I think we're good there. So we got StreamCord, we got this. Let's restrict this only to... Maybe not. Maybe we want to also add like an at all to it. Can we do that? Let's find out. We go here. All right, cool. Okay, now let's look at our Twitch, I guess. The Discord's up. Let's just make sure that it's in the information here. So we go to, let's say, home. That's nice. Who the fuck is that? I don't know. We want to go to analytics. Nope. Stream manager. Stream manager. Nope. How about like the about page? Is that a thing? Manage stream? Nope. Hey, look, that's us. Well, maybe edit the channel settings. Nope. Nope. Community content? Followers list. Analytics. Nope. I'm not sure where we go to edit my about page. Featured extensions. About me. Accent color, profile banner, add link to your social media account. Okay, great. This is my website. Edit. There we go. Okay. So what do we want? We have my website, my Twitter. Do you even really need access to that? Who I am, sure. Let's add my Discord here. So I'll grab my new Discord. Invite people. Get this link. And let's put it here and Discord. And let's put it right up here. And then my website. And great. I think that's good enough. Sure. Sure. Is the accent color nice? Should you be on just chatting, LML? What's just chatting? What are you talking about? Okay. Am I doing something bad? I don't even know. What's just chatting? The category on Twitch. I don't know anything about Twitch categories. Let me check that out. You're probably like, you're not playing Red Dead and you have it as your game category. Oh. Yeah, dude, I have fucking no clue. Let me just chatting. Oh, that's this. Nice, thanks. I don't know. I'm very Done. I think that's it. I think it's updated. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I have no. Chatting sounded very I don't know, very OnlyFansy, to be honest with you. Cool. So Discord is now created. So I have my own Discord based on some advice by someone. So now we have that. And we have a few channels, one with an automation, and it's going to be like general game stuff, AI and ML. Cool. That's all I really need. I feel pretty good. That's what it's turning into. So we don't have the group thing. What group thing? I mean, our DMs? DMs stay the same, right? What are you talking about? No, yeah, we got our group. This is just my own Discord. I mean, we can talk in wherever you want. I don't care where we talk. Threads, notifications, cool. Yeah, I think we're good here. Now, up here. We're good. We're good. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. Done with that. We have an automatic alert that may or may not work. These people have had an outage notification for a month. Oh, it's for someone suggested it, and I thought, why not? I'll create a Discord, and have like a Discord for the things that I'm interested in relative to my channel if people want to talk about it. But, you know, if it becomes useful, great. And if it's not useful, I'm not going to be super disappointed. But if my peeps want to join it and we talk, absolutely. I got friends. You're my friend. Man, I love coffee. I went to a coffee place while I was in LA. That was across the street from my boss's where I was staying. And it was absolutely so good that I bought the beans. So we're happy about that. Cool. What next? So I wanted to look a little bit into this. This was before I start streaming in a bit. Yeah, dude, you seem like the kind of person who can drink coffee. You know, there are some people who can drink coffee like all day or caffeine all day, and their mental health is not like affected, and they don't blow up inside from anxiety or anything due to the caffeine. Whereas if I take just a teaspoon more of caffeine than I need or can handle, I'm just like brimming with an internal tension and anxiety. It's absolutely awful. So yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm not. I am not a I'm a let me change this. I'm a tense person, I think. Yeah, exactly. Tense is maybe not the right word. I think people would be surprised to hear the people in my life, like who I see every day, I know for a fact can get surprised to hear that I'm not calm or something when they're like, you seem calm to me. But maybe people online, I think online it's a bit different. Online people are probably like, oh yeah, he's tension. A lot of late nights right now with what's going on. Game wise or life wise? What could I do here? All right, so far what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building, let me change the title of this stream a bit because I have an idea. That happened faster than I thought, so I'm gonna go here, stream information, and we're gonna do, let's see, designing our own Discord, building an RAG, a RAG model with AI hanging out, and then we're going to do this, AI, machine learning, and LLMs, and models, modeling. Fine, sure, done. Now my stream title is updated. Game, yeah, cool. Let me add, this is gaming. It's not too hard to do this. I'm gonna create a new VS Code environment. Let's see if we can do something fun here. Game, I hear you. I'm gonna add a window capture for VS Code. Oh, perfect, caught it right away. All right, but we're not gonna choose this one. We're gonna choose a different one. Close this, and there we go. Make this bigger. Sweet. And VS Code is gonna be up here. Close this. Bring this up here. Great. Actually, we do want to be in the browser right now. So what I want to do, I'm gonna go pop out of here and jump on some Wallopy. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I'll be there a bit later. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. All right. So I want to look into a certain thing here. I'm gonna be building an AI ML model here over some different sessions for my own enjoyment. Yeah, me too. I hope it goes well. Lots of shit going on, but we won't meta. But I hear things are happening and I don't know what they are. All right. I want to build an AI ML model for some things I'm trying to build. And so for now, what we can say is let's try building a model that will read text, basically. And you know what? We can build we'll build a diagram. So when you're doing stuff like this, when you're starting to build out a system architecture for a given thing, it's often useful to build a diagram. Don't try to keep all these things in your head. I find that that's not useful. So let's build out whatever idea I have here, and then we'll go build and do it. There is going to be some, let's call it ticketing system for like to-dos. Okay. So some person has some to-dos list. We're gonna take this ticketing system for to-dos, we'll actually put it here. And then we're going to connect that to this, right? And we are going to ingest? Isn't the right word? Yeah, okay, cool. Ingest data slash create embeddings. So basically what happens is the large language models that you access, like a ChatGPT, a chatbot, whatever, what happens is you take those you take a corpus of text and you encode that text into numbers, because a large language model does not speak English, doesn't speak French, doesn't speak anything like that. It interprets code, specifically numbers. How does that work? Well, it's a very complicated thing, and over time I will discuss that with everyone. But for the purposes of this, all we need to know is these numbers, the text, the data, could be visual or textual, that is converted into something called an embedding. And we use those embeddings, which is just a large list of numbers that it has created. I'll explain more in more depth later. Well, it takes those and it interprets those, and then it decodes those later for us. So for now, we want to create embeddings, pass them. Then what we want to do is, I think we're going to want to create a vector DB. A vector DB interprets natural languages into and then finds the closest natural language relative to that embedding. And then, how do I move to the left and right here? Nope. Yes. Finally, we go here, and we are going to return useful information. Okay, great. So we're gonna get some ticketing system, some to-dos. I'll talk about what that is. We're gonna ingest the data, create embeddings, create a vector DB. This is a question mark. We might not need this. We'll call this optional, or just go straight into useful information. And then we're gonna expand. Alrighty then. So this is gonna be the data we use: ingestion, vector DB, optional, information, useful. And I wanna use, in this process, because I've been wanting to be exposed to it, Haystack. Haystack is a AI ML. Cool, deep set. This is a system of RAG generation, retrieval augmented generation, that is useful for doing what we're trying to do here. So I want to use this stuff because I haven't had the chance. We're going to do it in Python, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. Let's try and see what we can get. Farm Haystack. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's see if we can get an example of an agent we want to use. Top document store, model provider, blah, blah, blah. We also want to use, can I create a free Jira system? So in tech, often what happens is there'll be a system, a management system called Jira, where people write in their tickets. I want to grab those tickets, the information from those tickets, that is, and use the information and embed them. So really what it's going to be is ticketing system. This is going to be Jira. Ingest it with Haystack. Maybe I don't need this, and then get the useful information. We'll see if that happens. And this is part 1. So, you know. No credit card required. Supports up to 10 users or 3 agents, 2 gigabytes of storage, offers community support, is always free, no credit card needed. Great. Do we want Confluence? I think this is just like a wiki. I think we want this one. Let's see. All right, I will use my work email for this. No credit card. You had me at no credit card. All right, let me create a new screens and then just open that quickly. I've got to verify it's me. I can do that. Great. Cool. Ben. L. Password. Great. It's okay that you saw this password because it's not a real thing for me. Let's name your site. We'll just call it test. Doesn't matter. Software development. Software engineer. All these things. Can I do that? Shit, we don't care. Got it. They're setting up my site. So something in the back end is just doing this. Great. January, February, March, April. Okay, finally created. That's good. Create project. Sure. It doesn't matter. Whatever this is. Is this what I want? Sure. Foo. Let's just say like build machines. Key. Sure. Team type. Software development. Channel access. Open. Okay. Making this. Then we're going to create a bunch of fake tickets. Jira takes forever, man. I hate it. All right, next. I don't care. Stop doing so many things. Let's just create some things that we're going to do. Task. Okay, great. Let's build some tasks. And then now I'm not going to go through this and have it like, I don't want to have to manually create my data. So here's how it's going to work. And this is often what I'll do in, when I'm trying to just build like a prototype of something for ML. All right, so we will, let's see, pretend you, I don't even need this. I am creating a Jira account for software developers building an app. I want to create a bunch of tickets. Ticket account. I want to create a bunch of tickets with realistic information in the tickets, their titles, etc. for to-dos, in progress, completed, etc. Please write those tickets for me. Great. An authentication system. Sure. So we're going to take all this information. Now I don't have to write it out. And we're going to use it to whatever, to fill this out. So we grab this, we go over here, and I wonder if I could dual screen this. Let's see, what is this? What does this do? No. New private window. You can't like break it down like that. Okay, that's fine. So first we need to create an epic. I don't know how to do an epic in code is like it's the project. It's but it's not necessarily that. I think there's an actual slot for something called epics. Boards, problems, incidents, epics. How do we build epics? All I see is incident. I don't see epics. I don't care. It doesn't matter that much. We're going to call this task I implement a subset of components. Who knows? Who cares? Due date. Who knows? Who cares? Description. So then we do this. And we don't care about all these things. So we create it. And now we have a ticket. Right? And we're just going to keep grabbing information from ChatGPT to build a few tickets. So let's just build like a bunch of them. Sure. Design a UI, don't care. Create this, great. Then we don't care about that. We're just going to say done. In progress, sure, let's do some more. Summary. Create another one. This one says configure session management. Great. So we configure session management. Grab this. Okay. Create. This all come together soon. You'll see why I'm doing this. I don't care. I don't know what this is. I don't like Jira. I don't use Jira. I'm doing this because this is just a means to do the actual fun in building. Priority, we don't care. So this, get some, what's this? Database schema for user profiles. Sure, that makes sense. And then we create another issue. Summary is required. Grab this, grab this. Created another, let's do another. Here's some more information. It'll all come together soon. Yeah, we're getting a good amount of tickets. Great, thank you, ChatGPT. All right, so we have enough tickets. 7 issues, great. Some of these will be over here, pending, I don't care. Some of these will be over here, and it's complete. Mark is done. I don't care. Here. Doesn't matter. Done. 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 We don't care. Okay. So we've got enough tickets now that things are there, right? So we can imagine this to be a project folder. Now what I need to do is I need to go to, let's see here, Jira API key. Okay, so what you get with these sites is something called an API key, and the API key contains the key, the literal key, such that you can ping their servers and say, give me the information. And it turns out behind most of these websites, like let's go here, you go to inspect, and you go to, you see that this is all this HTML, all this stuff right here is actually controlling all the information. And the way that it gets information in its servers is it has its own internal APIs that contain the information. So it'll, this right here will ping an API in the Jira servers to say, like, give me the information about, this project's ticket, right? So what we're pinging oftentimes is similar to the APIs that the internal servers are pinging. So if we go in here, you'll see information about where they're getting, XYZ thing. Go here, 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 here. Div class, there, this. And you'll see that it's probably receiving some API when it's it's got information. Okay, so actually, if I went to, just because I want to make this clear, if you go to, I think it's network. Let's see if it's network. Yeah. So these 200s are showing that it's pinging an API. It's fetching something in the background to grab information from the server. Okay. And that's happening almost every website that you're on. Look how often it's receiving information too. Kind of interesting, don't you think? Okay. So we got some of these. Now we have to go find API keys so that we can ping their servers. Login, security, manage profile security. So we go to manage account. I'm assuming. Security, API tokens, create and manage API tokens. So we're going to create an API token and we're going to call this test rag API. We're going to copy this. I'm going to bring this up here for a sec so I can, oh no, I hope I grabbed it. I'm going to revoke that. Whoops. Try it again. Create an API key. Test. Work. Helix. I'm blocking it so you don't have access to this API key. Now let's add it to what we were doing. Okay, saving it. Now I have it. I am going to show my screen again. So we have the API key. Actually, that's almost everything we need now to get started. I have an API key. It's right here. I wonder if there's anything else. Okay, it looks like you can even curl to the API key. So let's go to VS Code, where I was before, and we're going to create a new project. All right, so we're going to create a new project. I hope this is a connect to WSL. Yeah. So I use Windows. With Windows, I use Ubuntu. I don't want to learn Windows functionalities. The fact that I'm even on Windows right now is making me sad. So to mitigate that, there is a server on top of Windows you can use called Ubuntu, which is a Linux-based distribution, which is just what most machine learning operates on. So run ls here, great, cd into code, ls. Let's create a new project, so we'll call it make direct, and we're gonna call it projects, and then into projects, we're going to say cd projects. We're going to create a new directory, and we're going to call this rag. Let's call this Twitch rag. And then we're going to go into Twitch rag. So we'll open this here, code, projects, Twitch rag. Now we're here, and we're trusting the authors, and we're going to start building a rag system. So first things first, do I have pyenv installed here? I don't even know, so we might want to set that up. Pyenv. I don't have pyenv, so give me a second. I'm going to go to GitHub pyenv. I'll share my screen. This is for Python management, so we're going to be working on with Python today. I'm going to install it in my system because I haven't used it yet in my new Windows system. Can I just curl it for Mac OS? Yes, no, we're not. We're in Windows. Pyenv does not officially swear it does not work in Windows aside Windows subsystem for Linux. Well, that's me. I'm Windows subsystem for Linux, so fuck off. Windows. If you're in Windows, we recommend using Windows, which does install the Windows. Okay. Great, we'll just use this. In PowerShell. Okay, fine, I'll just do that. We'll go to PowerShell. So I'll go back to VS Code. Create a new bash profile. This time, instead of bash though, actually what we're gonna use is PowerShell. It's not letting me. Split terminal, configure task run task for select default profile, configure terminal settings. I wonder. One sec. Maybe I can use this as my, since I'm in WSL, maybe that'll be okay. So we'll find out. We'll go to okay. Well, this is what I'm used to, so sure. Now what we need to do is create a, well, do we have a bash profile? Let's get our, what am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's just go to, oh. Let's make touch slash home slash bjl slash dot bash rc. Then let's vim into it. Do I have vim? I do have vim. So we can go to, we can now vim into our bash rc. This is going to be a file that's going to contain information we want. Yes. Yes. Sickos. Cool. So let's go to here. And we want to place the following into our profile. We do not want this. Oops. I'm already in Vim, so I don't need this. I just need this. Export. Do I want this line? You know what? We're gonna let's be safe here. So this is gonna say place this inside of our bash RC. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. Place this inside our bash RC from the output of this command. And then we put this into our bash RC. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say exec shell, which is restart our shell. And then we should be able to say pyenv, and it works. So we have our pyenv, which is great, which means we can control our Python environments. Beep boop. Start one more time, but this time with exec shell with quotes. I think it's quotes. I'm gonna also do this, open this up again, and see if pyenv works. Pyenv works, great. So we officially have pyenv installed, which controls our Python environments, which means I can do this, pyenv local. First, let's do pyenv install 3. What current Python are we on? Let's just do the newest. Let's see what happened. Python 3.12 version. We are in Python, what, 3.12 now? 3.12.2, 3.12.2. So we're gonna install the latest version of Python as a current to this. Then, now that we have Python, this shit. All right, we're gonna have to undo this. Hold on. We're gonna reinstall. Oh, this shit. I hate this shit so much, but we have to install a lot of stuff for my WSL. Hold on. That's okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, this is just gonna be building shit. What else do we need to do? I need to go to my GitHub to check something out quickly. Okay, so we got those. That's good. It's gonna error. I've done this a number of times. It's gonna error a lot of things. So let's try this again. We're gonna try this, and it's gonna say, "Oh, this you have to install this too." What do we need to install? Just tell me what the error is, friend. What's my CPU at? 21%. 76. 4%. Way to jump. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. Okay. Pyenv local 3.1 12.2. All right, so now look here, we have this Python version here, which is great. We're almost done. Now we're gonna install Poetry, which is a dependency management system. So Poetry documentation, Python. I'm just going to grab a curl request. It's going to do this and just install poetry. I'm not going to do that with you. Cool. So we're going to create poetry. We're done. We're done. Okay, now we're going to add this to our path. And we're going to say vim bash rc. Go down here, add this to the end so we can access poetry in our environment variables, export this thing, and we are done. And we're going to source our bash rc. Are we going to do that? We're actually going to just do this. Close it, reopen it again. Now if I write poetry, bam, now I have this. So I have that and that. We're almost done. Beep boop boo. I want to access one more thing, which is my make file. I used this make file to start projects because it's easier for me. So we're going to call this make file. This make file has instructions. You don't need to know what they do necessarily. We're just going to take this and then we're going to say, do you want to install make file tools? No. And then we're just going to say make activate. Oops. And we can't do that because we don't have a project, so we have to do poetry init. Twitch, and we're going to call this package Twitch rag. Description, creating a rag service with Python and Jira for tests. And then we're going to say author, Ben Labashian, Ben Jamin Labashian at gmail.com. And license is but this no, yes. Now we say make activate. Great, so we have our VM here, which contains all of our packages. We have our make file, our Python version of pyproject.toml, which contains things. And now what we can do is we want to access, if we go back up here to this, we don't want that. This. We're going to go to here. What is this music? I hate it. Great. And we're going to install Haystack. So first we're going to try installing Farm Haystack for our retrieval augmented generation and see how Haystack answers questions. So we're going to go back up here, VS Code. Cool. Oh, so that didn't, I thought I was installing. We need to do this. Poetry add farm haystack installs what we need. It installs here. We're good to go. Great. So we've installed Haystack. Let's also add poetry, let's just stay in a Jupyter notebook for now. Poetry, add Jupyter. Poetry, add IPyKernel. That's good enough for now. What? Mm-hmm. Great. We'll go to our extensions, make sure everything's installed here. Yeah, we're good. So now if I create a new folder, you know, we'll just put them in here. It doesn't matter for now. Let's just call this Twitch rag IPyNB. It's fine for now. IPyNB. Great. So we are now ready to start messing around with things. So we've got this. Now all we need to do is let's check out to see if pip Jira, if Jira has a library so that we can just interact with it. If we go here, okay, so it's got 1,000, almost 2,000 stars, which means it's probably legit. So we can use this. Great. When's the last time this was updated? 2 hours ago. We're fine. So 2 hours ago it was updated. Let's install Jira as a guide. Let's look at the documentation first. Is the documentation something we want or no? It's got lots of methods. Can we access? We can get an issue. Yeah, we're fine. Great. So let's switch back to VS Code. Poetry, add Jira. So now we have Jira. We can select our kernel, PyEnv 12.2, save. And let's much better. Let's just get our, so one thing you can do here is poetry, add python.env, create a .env environment here, .env, and here will contain information. So let's say the sensitive information, let's call this environment variable. So let's say this is Jira API key. And then we can call this Jira API key equals, let's get the API key. I'm going to put it in here. It's going to be called, you know, whatever it's called. And then we're going to be able to call it somewhere else without having to put our information on the web. So we can put a .get ignore here. This .get ignore is going to say ignore.env, such that when we push this to GitHub, this information, which is sensitive, will not be pushed to the web. So I'm not going to show you the API key. I'm just going to go grab it quickly and put it where those quotes were. And then we're going to be good to go. Great. So I grabbed the API key, and now I am going to put it in there. And the way I'm going to do that is simply by showing you my browser, then going into the .env and filling it out. And then closing it, coming back here to VS Code. You don't see it, but what you can see is if I go from .env import load.env and then give it the path load.env blah 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 .env, it's going to return true, which means it found the .env with its sensitive information. And then if I access from OS, so if I say from OS import environ, and then I capture it, we'll call this foo equal, let's call this Jira, we'll call this API key equals Jira API key. Jira API key equals this thing. We'll say environ Jira API key. And then what we have to do, we can say, we can check to see if it actually read by saying this. What's the length of Jira API key? 192, which is the length of my API key, which means I know it's true. So we know that I actually got the information from this .env. It is secure because it's not being written to GitHub when I push this code, and I'm good to go. So we got what we needed there. Now Jira, to give the API key to Jira, all we need to do is this, apparently. So if we take this, I have to import Jira. Hold on. So we'll go back up here. We'll restart. Don't ask again. Just do it. It's green, which means the interpreter understands where the package is. We take this right here. I'm going to copy this, put it down here. We're good to go. Now let's get the username and password. So the username, I'm pretty sure, is ben@workhelix.com. And the password is this. So let's just put it right here. Ooh, actually don't think it is the password. There's different kinds of authentic. Ooh, let's do this. This one works. There we go. Email API token. So it should be ben@workhelix.com, and then this, and this might work. I've never used with the Jira software before, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if it authenticates. It's probably hitting the server saying like, is this person real? And they're like, we'll take our sweet time with that. Thank you. I don't know if this is going to work. We have alternatives. (37th) 38 seconds for authentication so far. I mean, come on. Do I believe this is going to work? Approximately no. It's taking too long, man. Yep, connection refused error. All right, let's do it a different way. We'll grab other information and we should be able to access it. Can we do this? Let's try this. We'll go. So this is part of coding, right? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to try different things. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so this was the name of our server. Let's see if it works. If I do this, test work Helix, and then let's call this client. Are you gonna work? Are you gonna like pop up, open a browser window and let me authenticate that way? Because that'd be neat. Sometimes what'll happen is in your code they'll say like, you'll give a website and it'll be like, okay, we'll set up an async session such that you can go to your browser, give in your username and password, and just come back to your VS Code and there we go. Still not working as fast as we want it to. Not pleased about that. Sometimes what'll happen is you'll just token authentication. You'll just have to abandon a package because it doesn't work the way you want. Name or service not known. You say that this isn't known. I say you suck. We are not the same. Ah. Haha. Can I add a password to this? Okay, let me see for a sec. What do we got here? The easiest way to authenticate is this. I wonder why. Let's try it out. Maybe they're just going to manually log us like I was telling you. Wait, I didn't copy the right thing. You're not going to let me copy, are you? Oh, there you go. Let's see. Is it going to follow link? No? See how long it's taking? We don't like that. So we're going to delete it. Let's do this. All right. How about and that's not password, so hold on. That looks like it worked. Okay, so let's see if it really did. Here's what we'll do. We'll go here. Let's try to grab information. Documentation, where are you? There we go. All right, so we're going to try to grab an issue. First, we'll do this, maybe? Let's see if we got anything. Nothing. Not great. It doesn't give me... what I need. See, I think that's what happened. I think that giving the server was actually not the right call, so let's try that. It's not connecting to the server. Yeah, still loading. We can't log in. So... yeah, I knew that wouldn't work. Oh, this one isn't supported anymore. Now we need the API token. So let's restart this, then try this. I was reading the documentation. Let's try this. Tried a different API key. Want to see if that helps. I doubt it will. I wonder if there's another way we can do this. I would very much like this just to work. Yeah. Disappointing, that's for sure. Yeah. Any other thing I can do here? Validate. Token off. What is... String. HTTP basic. it's going to time out because connection refused. Max retries with URL, Jira REST API server, caused by new connection error, failed to establish new connection, connection refused. Yeah, okay, we get it. You're having trouble connecting. Token auth? It's just one string this time. We're gonna try it one more time, see if this helps. Ooh, should this be? I did this wrong. Is token auth supposed to be? It's just a string. I mean, they gave me this API key, bro. My mother is looking at walking treadmills, and she's like, "Hey, will you look at these for me? Find the right one." Yes, mother. Right away, mother. I don't call her mother. That'd be weird. I mean, maybe you all do. I don't know. To me, that would feel weird. Okay, another connection refused error. I think what we're gonna do is, let me check one thing. Jira API documentation, or how about this? Jira GitHub Python. Can we just do this? When was this last updated? 8 hours ago. Is this official? What about Jira Service Desk? Hold on, I'm looking at another option here. Let me look at it here. Jira? Oh. That looks like SQL, so that's nice. Manage users, myself, get property permissions. Manage products, managing issues. But how am I logging? How am I logging in? Okay, I'm gonna try this instead. I was telling you, sometimes you just need to abandon a package and go to a different one. Poetry, remove Jira. And then we're gonna grab this and we're gonna say poetry, add this. Now, what the fuck is this song? Right. So we want to grab from Atlassian. Jira? Is it capital? It's capital. Now we go here, and the username is this, and the password is this. And now let's check to see if it works. Get issues from JQL search. I just want to grab a project. Let's try this. This is from the documentation. Let's see if it works. Connection refused again. Max retries with URL REST API to project caused by connection refused. How about this? Okay, well, it didn't give me an error. Dot. Let's go to the get. What is it? Okay, so let's go. What's the thing we built out of? This is out of projects build machine. Well, I do have projects. I have these two. Right? So I should be able to see that. It looks like it connects. Add attachment. Maybe I need the token. Can I give a token? Can I give a... Mm-hmm. How about this? Did I do that? Hmm. Ooh, let's do this. I found one. Let's try this. So this theoretically is correct, except it's not giving me any information. Get get all agile boards. Maybe there's something there. Nope. Unauthorized for URL. Something's wrong here. It's annoying because it should be really simple, but that's just how. One of the reasons why I hate Jira. What is this? Let's see here. So if we go to the browser, what do we got? Let's see what kind of information they can give us. Manage your account. Is there a website? Testworkhelix. Right. That is the website. Nope. So that one doesn't work either. Absolutely not. There's no. What's most stars? Vulnerability scanner? Hell no. Nope. So none of these are working very well. Admin, add a connection. You cannot log in with your regular password. Oh, did I do this wrong? Should it be this? Okay. How about this? Get projects. Get all projects. There we go. We did it. One minor thing and we got it. Okay. So we did, and we got, I think it's this. Let's go to, wait. We go to the projects. We got, it's called build machines. So now let's go down here. We got an output, which is great. Now let's go. We can iterate through. So we'll call this dict. We'll just call this dict for dict in this thing. We get that, obviously, and we want the name build machine. If dict name equals build machines. So we only keep the information we want. Oops, did I do it wrong? Maybe it's this. Yeah. All right, so we have only this dictionary full of information. And we'll just get that dictionary. And great. So now all we need to do, let's get all the information from it, and I'll call that a success and then continue this later. So we have access to the thing. So we're going to keep doing this through a number of different sessions, and we're going to build an API or a machine out of it. It'll be fun. Okay. So I gotta go up here. I'm just looking for Jira module. Let's get all the issues. This is kind of neat. Let's see if it works. So that's the information we want. This is from the documentation. Let's grab this. If project equals build machines, and status, let's do, I don't know, this and this. We'll call this. Oh, because Jira has its own fucking SQL logic. I hate that. What do we get? I don't even understand what this is. I don't want to print it. Do we actually get anything useful? Oh, we got it. Description. So this is going to be a dictionary of all this information. So for every dictionary in here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go through. We'll say for dict. Let's do it again. For dict in, oops, dict for dict in issues, and we're gonna grab the description. Call this description, and the it's gonna be status. It's gonna be status description, and the status. We want a name here. I'm missing the name of the issue. ID, self, fields, labels, time estimate, status, assignee, description, name, open, new, name to do, time to resolution. What's one that I can look into here? I'm looking at the browser to see what it would look like. It's under implement OAuth. Description setup. Okay. Setup both OAuth. We need to find the name of it though. Oh, summary. Cool. So it's under summary, I believe. This is hard. How do I read this? I need to find the expand. Okay, we're gonna do this like this. We're gonna grab the summary. We're gonna say dict summary, and if it doesn't work, we'll just keep trying until it works. That's gonna be one tuple, and then another will be this, or value will be this. summary's not going to be in there. Hold on. First, don't be inefficient here. We'll grab all the issues, then we'll go down here. Summary is not one, but this one should be one. No status. Let's just get a single dictionary in issues dictionary. No, I don't want this. So if we go to issues, this is all of them. Let's grab one of them. Let's get the last one. Now we have a single dictionary. Description is on status description. So we would be priority goes to here. Status goes to issues. Status. Did I get that? I do not. Key era status. I cannot just access status. Maybe it's under expand? Let's try it. Nope. Priority, labels, none, Jira, status. For some reason, it is a single quote? No. Let's get keys. Aha. First, let's try self. Nope. Next, let's try ID. Nope. Next, let's try fields. We'll get it. All right. Under fields, do we see description? We do. So it's... But is it the right description? Okay, so it's under fields, description. And then let's also try to get, I pressed something, hold on. And let's also try to get the same thing, but this time instead of fields description, let's get summary, reduce, yeah, summary. And now we get them both. And so now we can make this a dictionary of only the things we want. And we're going to call this title. And this one is going to be called description. And now what we're going to do is say for dict in this. Remove this. We'll call this DCT. DCT. DCT for DCT in, and then we're almost done. We're creating a list comprehension. List comprehension is this. And now we get every single title for everything and every single description. This is a great place to end because we're going to use this information in our RAG next time to then generate information about the company and go from there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a pause. I'll be back in a few hours to play to do, RP. So let's go this, turn this on. Hope this was interesting to you. Join the Discord. We can just start it and follow if you want. All right, thanks y'all. Adios.